I am Ilaya Kumar, working as an assistant professor, Department of Physics in St. Joseph College of Arts and Science. So dear students, in this session I am going to share some experimental arrangement of Dempster's mass spectrograph. So first you see the apparatus arrangement of the Dempster's mass spectrograph. The anode A, it looks like a metal cylinder. Its front surface, which is mentioned by C, which is coated with a salt of the element. Then there is a filament mentioned by small ff, which is electrically heated by the battery B1. So it emits continuously electrons. So from the filament ff we get the electrons through the battery B1. So there is another battery B2 which is maintained at potential difference of about 50 volts. Through this battery B2, the anode emits positively charged ions due to the electrons bombardment on the heated part C. Now these ions are collimated into a narrow beam with the help of slit S1. So by varying the potential difference, the positive ions are accelerated towards the slit S2. We have to calculate the velocity value for this spectrograph. So the velocity V is given by V equal to root 2 eV by m. So those value velocity we can get from equating the kinetic energy equation of mv square, which is equal to the applied potential difference EV. So from the relation we have to find out the value small v. So small v equal to root 2 EV by m. Put as equation number 1. So here capital M, which represents the mass of the ion, and small e, which indicates the charge of the ion, capital V, which represents the applied potential difference. The velocity of the ions is very large when we compared with their initial speeds of the emission. Then the ions are subjected to a strong magnetic field B, which is kept inside the vacuum chamber capital G. Next, now the ions are deflected through a semicircle path towards the slit S4 through the slits S2 and S3. So once the magnetic field is applied to the positive ions, what happens means the ions are gets deflected through a path, that is a semicircle path. It attains a semicircle path towards the slit S4 through the slits S2 and S3. So the radius small r. So once the ions traverse a circular path due to the magnetic field, it attains a radius r. So since it is a circular path with the help of a magnetic field, so now you can equate the magnetic field equation BEV, which is equal to the centripetal force equation mv square by r. So from the relation we find the value for circular path, that is a radius, r equal to mv by be. Put as equation number 2. So calculation from equation 1 we can write small v equal to 2ev by m whole power 1 by 2. So r equal to mv by be. So now substitute this equation, we can get 2ev by m whole power 1 by 2. So 2mv by b square e whole power 1 by 2. Then R square equal to 2mv by b square e. So taking square root on both sides of the above equation, we get R square equal to 2mv by b square e. So from this relation, we find the value E by m equal to 2v by b square r square. Put as equation number 3. So thus the charge to mass ratio value calculated from this expression, which is equal to 2v by b square r square. Put as equation 3. So finally we collect the specific charge. The above equation satisfied, which is collected by the electrode P. So there is a electrode E where the current is registered, electrometer E. So here the current is registered. So from the equation R equal to 2mv by b square E whole power 1 by 2, if m by E into v by b square is kept constant, what happens? The radius r of the path of these ions will remain unchanged. Thank you, students.